Dear students, in last video we have solved some problems, that is the word problems that were related to maxima and minima. Okay, in this video also we are going to solve such types of problem, that is the word problem of maxima and minima. Let us solve this problem. That is, the perimeter of a triangle is 10 centimeter. If one of the side is 4 centimeter, what are the other two sides of the triangle for maximum area? Okay students, here the perimeter of triangle is given. Suppose consider here triangle ABC. You know that the angle A, angle B, angle C. The opposite side of angle B is side B. Then side A is opposite to angle A and side C is opposite to angle C. We know that. Okay. And here the perimeter of triangle is 10. That means perimeter means addition of all sides, and that is A plus B plus C equal to 10 centimeter. That is given. Okay. And also one side is 4 centimeter. Suppose A equal to 4 centimeter. Okay. A equal to 4 centimeter. Suppose put this value in 1. We will get 4 plus B plus C equal to 10. Now we will get from this, that is B plus C equal to 10. 10 minus 4, and that is B plus C equal to 6. Okay, this is. And now here we can write C equal to 6 minus B. C equal to 6 minus B, or B equal to 6 minus C. Okay students, suppose this is 2. And as A plus B plus C equal to 10 centimeter, and by using the semi-perimeter formula, we can write the formula for area. The formula for area of triangle is area of triangle ABC by using semi-perimeter. Okay, and that is equal to square root of S into S minus A, S minus B and S minus C, where S is the semi-perimeter. S is the semi-perimeter. S is the semi-perimeter. Okay students, so this is the formula for area of triangle. Okay, area of triangle is given by this. Okay, and now as the perimeter is 10, then semi-perimeter equal to perimeter upon 2. Semi-perimeter equal to perimeter upon 2, that is 10 upon 2, and that is equal to 5. Hence S equal to 5. S equal to 5. Okay students, so put, and we have to find out the two sides when area of triangle is maximum. So this area of triangle is our function, and on that function we have to apply the first derivative test and second derivative test. Okay, and in this way we will solve the problem. Okay, so here in area of triangle put the values. So here area of triangle equal to square root of, the value of S is 5, that is 5 into 5 minus A, the value of A equal to 4, then S minus B, that is 5 minus B, and that is S minus C. S is 5 and the value of C, that is we will put it is minus 6 minus b. Okay, and now complete the here in this. Okay, and here area of triangle, that is A equal to 5 into 5 minus 4 is 1 into, that is 5 minus b. Okay, and in this bracket 5 minus 6 is minus 1 and 5 minus 6 is minus 1 and minus minus plus b. Okay, and in this way. Okay, now here area of triangle ABC, that is equal to A, and that is equal to square root of 5 into 5 minus b, and that is b minus 1 we can write. Now simplify the terms, we will get the 5 will be as it is. Now 5 minus b into 5 minus b minus 1 is 5 into b, that is 5b minus 5 minus, that is equal to minus b square, and then minus b into minus 1, that is plus b, and this is a equal to square root of 5 into, this is minus b square plus 6b minus 5. This is area of triangle is. Okay, and now students, as area is maximum, we have given that find the sides when area is maximum. We have to find out the sides when area is maximum. As area is maximum, we have to find out the sides. Area is maximum. Okay, and therefore area is maximum by applying first derivative test. By first derivative test. First derivative test. What is our first derivative test? That is, the suppose area is maximum means we apply the first derivative test on area, and first derivative test is here dA by dB equal to 0. Students, see here we have differentiate area with respect to B. Why? Because the B is the side of the triangle, and here the area depends upon the B. Okay, the variable is B, that is the side B. And as area depends upon B, means here area is the function of B, and that's why we have to differentiate with respect to B here. Okay, and therefore by first derivative test dA by dB equal to 0. Suppose this is equal to 3. Okay, and now differentiate area. Suppose the area is our star equation. Now differentiate area, differentiate A with respect to B, because area is function of B, and that's why dA by dB equal to differentiation of square root of 5 into minus b square plus 6b minus 5 with respect to b. Okay students, so this is equal to differentiation. You know the differentiation of square root of x is 1 upon 2 root x. So here the outermost function is the square root. We have to differentiate according to the square root function. Therefore 1 upon 2 root 5 into minus b square plus 6b minus 5. Okay students, but the under root function is again differentiable. That's why into differentiation of 5 into minus b square plus 6b minus 5 with respect to b. Okay students, and now differentiation of this is 1 upon 2 root 5 minus b square plus 6b minus 5 into the 5 as a constant. Okay students, now differentiation of minus b square with respect to b is minus 2b plus 6 as a constant, and differentiation of b with respect to b is 1 minus 5 as a constant, differentiation of 5 is 0, and this is dA upon dB. Okay students, according to the condition number 3, what is that is, as area is maximum, that's why by first derivative test dA upon dB equal to 0. Okay, and apply this condition, that is dA upon dB, that is dA upon dB, and that is equal to 5 into minus 2b plus 6 upon 2 into root 5 minus b square plus 6b minus 5, and that is equal to 0, that is from 3. From 3, that is equal to 0 from 3. Okay students, now the denominator term will be shifted to that side, and that will become 0 into anything is 0. And now as this is equal to the term is 0, now we have 5 into minus 2b plus 6 equal to 0. Again 0 divided by this 5 is 0, and at last we will get minus 2b plus 6 equal to 0. We get b equal to 3. Okay students, so b equal to 3 means the side b, and that is equal to 3 centimeter. We have found out the side b, and that is equal to 3 centimeter. Okay students, so out of 10 centimeter perimeter, the one side, that is a equal to 4 centimeter, b equal to 3 centimeter, and now the remaining c will be 3 centimeter, because 4 plus 3 equal to 10. Okay, and in this way now we have all the sides of triangle. But students, now we have to check, we have found out the sides by the condition, by first derivative test. But now we have to check that at these sides, means at A, B, C, at these values of the sides, the area is maximum or not. So to check that, first we will check the area is maximum or not by using the second derivative test. Now check by second derivative test. Second derivative test, that is d2 square a by db square. Check by second derivative test, that is d2 square a by db square, and put the value and get that the area is maximum or not. So d2 square a upon db square means differentiation of dA by dB, that is here dA by dB equal to this. Now differentiation of this we will get, that is 5 upon 2 as a constant, differentiation of minus 2b plus 6 upon square root of 5 into minus b square plus 6b minus 5. Okay students, with respect to b. So by using u upon v formula, that is by using u upon v formula for the differentiation. So here the function at denominator is constant, that is square root of 5 into minus b square plus 6b minus 5. This is constant into differentiation of numerator. Differentiation of numerator, that is differentiation of minus 2b plus 6. Differentiation of minus 2b is minus 2. Okay. Differentiation of 6 is constant. Minus. Now minus 2b plus 6 is constant, and differentiation of this term, differentiation of denominator is, now we write directly, that is 1 upon square root of 2, 1 upon 2 square root of 5 into minus b square plus 6b minus 5. Okay, and into, the term is differentiable, that's why its differentiation is minus 2b plus 6. Okay, and upon u square, upon the v square, sorry, that is the denominator term square, that is 5 into minus b square plus 6b minus 5. And now this is d2 square a upon db square. But students, we have to check this, the value of second derivative at the value b, the variable is b here, at b equal to 3. We check at b equal to 3 and we will get, now d2 square a upon db square at b equal to 3, and we will get 5 upon 2, and that is, put the value of b equal to 3, and that is square root of 5 into minus b square, that is minus 3 square, that is 9, plus 6 into b, that is 18, minus 5, square root of this into minus 2. Okay, and minus here minus 2b, minus the value of b is 3. Okay, and that is minus 2 into 3 plus 6. Okay, and into the remaining term. Not necessary to complete the term, students, because if you see here, the value of b is 3. Okay, minus 2 into 3, that is minus 6 plus 6 get cancelled, and that will be 0. That will be 0, and 0 into anything, the second term will be 0, and hence d2 square a upon db square, and that is equal to the negative term, that is 5 by 2 into square root of, that is square root of 5 into, that is 18 plus 9 27, 27 minus 5, that is into 22, and that is into minus 2. But whatever is the multiplication, that is negative because of this minus 2, and hence d2 square a upon db square is less than 0, that is negative, at b equal to 3. At b equal to 3, c equal to 3, and a equal to 4. Hence area is maximum. Area is maximum. Area is maximum. Student, this is the one problem. Okay, the problem is vast because we have to apply the two conditions here, and that's why the problem is vast. Okay, students, now the next problem is that a box with square base, a box with a square base is to have an open top. The surface area of the box is 192 square centimeter. What should be its dimensions in order that the volume is largest? Okay, so we have to solve the problem. A box with square base. Okay students, now suppose, see here, suppose this is the box, okay students, suppose this is the box with square base. Suppose this is the box with square base. Okay, as the box with square base, and that's why it's, suppose these are the dimensions of the square, and now suppose this is the box, this is the height of the box. See here, this is the height of the box, this is the height of the box, and this is the base of the box, which is of the square shape. Okay, and suppose the height of the box is h, okay, and x is the side of the box, therefore the area of the box is x square. Okay students, and by considering such type of geometry we have to solve the problem. Okay students, so here the problem is that a box with square base. Okay, let us consider the side of the base is x, the side of the box is x, and height of the box is h. Height of the box is h. Okay, and now suppose the surface area of the box is 192. Okay students, suppose the surface area of the box is, surface area of the box is A. Surface area is A. Okay, and now the surface area of the box is, what is the formula? That is surface area of the box equal to area of base plus area of remaining 4 sides, that is for remaining 4 bases. Area of base, okay, area of base plus area of 4 sides. So area of base, I have just show you the box, that is the area of base is square, and that's why its area is x square plus area of 4 sides, that is 4 into the, if h is the height and x is one side, okay, and that is 4 into h into x. This is the area of the box. Surface area of the box is given by this formula. Okay students, and this is 1. And now we have given that the surface area is 192 square centimeter. Surface area is 192 square centimeter, that is x square plus 4hx equal to 192. This implies h equal to 192 minus x square upon 4x. This is the value of h. This is the value of h, and this is second. Okay students, and now we have to find out the dimensions. First, read the problem carefully students, then and then we can solve the word problems. Okay, we have to find out the dimensions in order that volume is the largest. Now also we require the volume. So volume of the box is, the volume of the box, the formula is, volume of box is x square h, x square into h. So what is the volume of box? That is the base area into height. Base area is x square and the height is h. Hence, volume of box is x square h and hence V equal to x square h. Okay students, so see here how we are going to solve the problem. First, we have written the formula of surface area by the geometry of box. Okay students, from that we have found out the value of h, that is the relation for h, and now we are going to apply the derivative test on the volume. Why? Because the condition is the volume is largest, and while solving the problems related to maxima and minima, the quantity on which the maxima or minimum is given, that is volume is largest, surface area is minimum, then that is our function. And as volume is largest means volume is our function, and we will apply the derivative test on volume. Okay. So now as volume is largest, volume is largest, apply first derivative test, apply first derivative test on volume. Okay, so here volume equal to x square h. So put the value of h. Put the value of h from here, from 2. Apply the value of h. Put the value of h. We will get v equal to x square into, what is the value of h? That is 192 minus x square upon 4x. And hence the volume v equal to 192 x square upon 4x. 192 x square upon 4x minus x raised to 4 upon 4x. And hence the volume is 48x, that is x get cancelled, 192 upon 4 is 48, and minus x raised to 3 upon 4. This is the volume. Okay, and now as volume is maximum or largest, therefore by first derivative test, dv by dx equal to 0. Why? See students, now here volume is depends upon x, means volume is function of x, that's why dv by dx equal to 0. We differentiate with respect to x. So differentiate v with respect to x. We will get dv by dx equal to differentiation of 48x with respect to x. This is differentiation of volume, that is v. Okay, so differentiation of 48x minus 1 upon 4 is constant, differentiation of x raised to 3 with respect to x, and this is equal to 48 as a constant, differentiation of x with respect to x is 1, minus 1 upon 4 is a constant, differentiation of x raised to 3, that is equal to 3x square. This is 3x square. And as dv by dx equal to 0, this implies 48 minus 3x square upon 4 equal to 0 from 4. Suppose this. Now from 4, dv by dx equal to 0 and this is dv by dx. This is dv by dx. Okay, and this is equal to 48 equal to, shift this term to that side, we will get 3x square upon 4 and this is equals to 48 into 4 upon 3 and that is equals to x square. Okay, and therefore x square equal to 64. X square equal to 64, that is 48 upon 3 is 16 and 16 into 4 is 64. Okay students, so x square equal to 64, therefore x equal to plus minus 8, but we consider plus 8 because that is the length of side and that's why it is x equal to 8 centimeters. Okay, now x equal to 8 centimeter. At this x equal to 8 centimeter, find the value of h. What is our expression for h? H equal to 192 minus x square upon 4x and this is equal to 192. Put the value of x. Put the value of x. That is x square means 64, that is 8 square and 4 into 8 and that is equal to 192 minus 64 and that is equal to, suppose common out here 64 and that is 3 minus 1, 3 minus 1, we have common out 64. 64 into 3 is 192 and that is 4 into 8, that is 32. Okay, and therefore 32 ones are 32s are 64 and therefore h equal to 2 into 2, therefore h equal to 4 centimeters. So the height of the box is 4 centimeter and the base side is 8 centimeter. Okay, and at x equal to 8 and h equal to 4, we have given that the surface area is 192 square centimeter. And at this height and the base side of base, now we have to check that the volume is largest or not. So for that, now apply the second derivative test. Okay students, so by applying first derivative test, we have found out the side and height of the box. Now at this side and height of the box, the volume is largest or not, that we have to check. So apply the second derivative test. Now by second derivative test, we have d2 square v upon dx square. Second derivative test, that is d2 square v by dx square. Now differentiate dv by dx. For that, differentiate dv by dx. Differentiate dv by dx with respect to x again. With respect to x, we will get. What is the expression for dv by dx? So here dv by dx equal to 48 minus 3x square upon 4 and that is equal to d2 square v upon dx square, that is equal to differentiation of 48 minus 3 by 4 x square with respect to x. Okay students, so here differentiation of 48 is 0 because that is a constant number. So 0 minus 3 by 4 into differentiation of x square is 2x. And therefore here d2 square v by dx square. d2 square v by dx square at x equal to at x equal to 8 and h equal to 4 we will get. minus 3 into 2, that is minus 6 upon 4x. Put the value of x, we will get this is equals to minus 6 by 4 into value of x is 8, and that is equal to minus 12. 4 2s are 8, 6 into 2 equal to minus 12, that is less than 0. Hence d2 square v, hence d2 square v by dx square is, that is equals to minus 12, which is negative at x equal to 8 and h equal to 4. Okay, hence the volume is maximum. Volume is maximum when the side of base, that is the side of base is 4, when x equal to 8, that is side of base is 8, and height is 4, that is in centimeters, okay. In this way we have solved the problems. Okay students, and now there is homework for you, so please try to solve this problem. If you have difficulty, then ask me. But the problem is very easy, but the problem is vast. And try to solve this problem. Find the largest side of the rectangle that can be inscribed in a semicircle of radius 1 unit, so that two vertices lie on the diameter. So we have to find out the largest side of the rectangle, and that is inscribed in a semicircle. I have drawn the diagram. By using this diagram you can solve the problem, students. Okay, so please try it.